is Fiona Walker and I'm the marketing manager for Aqualung in the UK. I'm just going to talk you through some of the features of our new details range. It's a range of equipment designed by women, for women, specifically for the female form. So, starting with the BCD, one of the big innovations with the BCD is that it has been designed with the female in mind. It's got a slightly shorter back. So if you take a look, it's not quite as low on the body. It means that when you're wearing it, it isn't getting in the way. So looking at the front, we've got adjustable straps here. Depending on the shape of the wearer, they can be moved up or down. We've also got the rapture harness. Now this is a really nice feature of the BCD. It sits nice and tight around the body, and it means that the weight of the BCD is distributed evenly, and the weight will sit on the hips. Normally with a BCD, when you put it on, you find yourself going like that, and you naturally stand like that, supporting the weight. What the rapture harness system does is it distributes that weight, brings it down the body, sits it on the hips, and it means that you don't get a lot of pressure up here on the body. So it's very nice to wear. Moving to the back of the BCD, we've also got the grip lock, so it makes it really, really easy to adjust to your tank. It's also got a safety feature that when the buckle closes, it stops, and then make the final adjustment, so no trapped fingers. It also includes lots of nice little pockets, so the zips, unlike most BCDs, the zip starts at the front and you can zip back, so very easy to reach. And the pocket also, it's got heaps of room in there for SMBs, wherever you want to take on your dive with you. Also includes integrated weights. These are very nice, even if you're diving in cold water and you're wearing gloves, they're very easy to grip. Pull them out, and when you insert again, just listen for the click, and you know that they're in there nice and secure. This particular model also has the i3 system. Now the i3 means you don't need to change your regulator setup at all. Your inflator hose will just reach under your arm and attach into the i3. To inflate your BCD, you simply lift up. To deflate, you push down. It's got a multiple dump feature, so that means that when you deflate your BCD, it will deflate evenly all around. So it means you don't have to come upright in the water, dump the air, and then get back on your dive. You can continue the dive, deflate your BCD, and you can keep your trim. So it's a really nice, neat way of diving. And that is the Soul i3. My name is Fiona Walker and I'm the UK marketing manager for Aqualung, and I'm going to talk to you today about the Details by Aqualung range, designed for women by women. It's a new range of kit, and it's really the first concise set of equipment that has been designed for women, and it runs right from boots, fins, through to masks, snorkels and suits. So this is the Legend. It's a really, really beautiful regulator, and it's been specially designed or sort of adapted from the traditional Legend to a women's specific reg. So obviously there's the colour. That was a colour that was picked because it's really nice. It's not traditional pink. Often people, when they design kit and make it for women, they make it pink. We decided to go with purple, and it's proved to be very popular. So the regulator, it's nice and lightweight. It's a little bit smaller than the traditional Legend. That weight means that when you're using it, you don't tend to get the jaw fatigue that you may get with a larger reg. The mouthpiece is also a little bit smaller. It has a Comfort Bite mouthpiece, and it's really, really comfortable to use. It also has a master breathing system. It includes a venturi lever and a cracking nut, so that you can adjust the ease of breathing with just one simple knob there. So that's the regulator. Moving on to the first stage, again a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter. The regulators come with a braided hose, and the reason for the braided hose is you get that bit more flexibility, much nicer for a nicer user experience. A really nice feature of the first stage of the Twilight Legend regulator is the auto closure device. Now it's a device that's on a DIN regulator, and it's a device that as soon as you take your regulator off your tank, it auto closes itself. So if you're on the back of a boat, if it's raining, particularly in the UK, you're at the side of a quarry, it means that as soon as you take your reg off, it's sealed, it's dry, so you no worries about getting moisture inside your regulators. Obviously backed up with the usual octopus. So that is the Legend LX Supreme Twilight, perfect for cold water diving and warm water diving, and retails at £500 for the first stage and the regulator. So this is the linear mask, which is part of the Details range as well. The mask has micro mask technology, so it's a nice small fitting mask. It has a very low volume. The good thing about the low volume is it makes it very easy to clear, and it's also extremely comfortable. It has a double seal, if you can just see that there, and that partly helps to stop marking of the face after wearing it, but it also makes a really nice seal as well. It's a very, very comfortable, flexible mask. The key design feature of this mask is this joint here. You may notice that that's a bit different to most masks, and the reason for that is that if you're a female diver and you're used to diving in warm water where you're not wearing a hood, there's a really big problem with hair getting entangled in your mask strap. It's something that male designers don't notice because most male designers don't have long hair, but if you're a female and you're a diver, that's a real issue, and quite often you end up with this, which is what I, until recently, acquired. So this joint, with it being a nice plate like that, it means it just sits over the hair and it avoids entanglement. So that is the linear mask.